Goldschmidt, kurwa, on jest gwiazdką? Oggi Johnny Cueto. Ale Johnny Cueto to jest pitcher. Buster Passie ma 600.
Tuesday night, and we've got live baseball on MLB Network as we're at Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, H?
Last year was a tough season. I mean, you look at, he had 15 losses. Now, clearly, he didn't get as much production from his offense as he'd like to, but also there's games he lost on his own through that stretch. But 15's a lot, and we'll see if he's able to turn it around from what he learned last season in that 15-loss year.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And they'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Nice job of hitting the ball where it's pitched. There's no way he's able to take it through that hole if he tries to pull it. Stayed with it and drove it into right field.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready with the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hazelbaker's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Here's Buster Posey now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. From the belt, the pitch. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Pence is on his way home. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Buster Posey.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull. But he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away.
Third double, second game.
1-0 count. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray, 2 for 10. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting 6, center fielder, Justin Ruggiano.
So stepping in, Justin Ruggiano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Loves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One for the Giants here on the Buster Posey double. Bottom of the first coming up. It's 1-0 San Francisco.
One RBI double.
So striding forward now, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 11, center fielder A.J. Pollock.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Well, Matt, I tell you, it's fun to get the season going, and probably even more fun for them. They won the first game, and now you go to game 2 and won game 1 on the road. So you're feeling really good about your ball club right now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, first baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So that extends the inning and gives Jake Lamb an opportunity with 2 out.
Well, there's a 2-out single, but a 3-hitter. Now he can steal the base. There's a lot of things he can do. But most importantly, he gets that 4-hitter to the plate.
Jake Lamb standing in now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out with a man at first. And another foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Span giving chase. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Arizona. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Joe Panik. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's gone 3 for 6.
Joe Panik.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
In now, Denard Span. Hit hard toward the right side. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Into the box now, Johnny Cueto. Cueto squares around to bunt, and he puts it down. And he's set down 1 away.
Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense, brought to you by Majestic. And down there at first base, Paul Goldschmidt. The thing I like about him, he catches everything. That's why he won a Gold Glove before. Throw it his direction. He's a big target. Stands about 6'4". He's wide. He'll make the play for you. He's a great guy to throw to, and he can also make the plays on his own. That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
0-1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball one.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens. Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Throw won't get him.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Now a pickoff play at second, but the runner's back easily. Runner at second here with one man out. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here, 0-2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Peralta is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
0-1 count and the pitch. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom.
Fuck.
Brandon Drury will bat next.
Leading out for the
He'll
Diamondbacks.
lead it off against Johnny
Second
Cueto.
baseman, Brandon
And that's
Drury.
taken for strike 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base
Let's
runners
start
on and then
with
give up
just
a
like
big
the
ball, and that
ball.
3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Brandon Drury is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Jeremy Hazelbaker comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs, 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
1 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball called for strike 2.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Still down 3-0.
Leading off for the Giants, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Peralta's under it. 1 out.
The batter, number 30.
So 1 gone here in the San Francisco
Shortstop,
third.
Brandon
And stepping in, the
Crawford.
slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Giants, center
Riding
fielder,
in once again, Justin Ruggiano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 3, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of
leading off
3-0.
for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Pence. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
So
Robbie
digging in now,
Ray.
Robbie Ray. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Changeup called strike 1. Now the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another
11,
shot, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
High pop up. Panic is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Digging in to try it again, Joe Panic. He'll try to
Leading off
get it
for San
going here to
Francisco,
begin the 4th.
second baseman, Joe Panic.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And the pitch.
Shut the fuck up, man.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Slider on fastball.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Denard Span stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
I like that pitch right there. A nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Well, he got ahead early, 0-2, and you still gave him a little bit too much to work with, because that's why he's able to get a ground ball for a base hit.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Into the box, Johnny Cueto. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Sacrifice
Now
bound.
batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he gets
Kurwa
ahead
mać,
0-1.
no chciałem przecież. Co mnie podkusiło?
Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. A play at the plate, and they'll nail him at the plate as he's
Fuck.
tagged out.
Mogę się odbić.
Digging in
jakoś
once
fresco.
again,
Right fielder.
Hunter Pence.
Hunter
1 for 2
Pence.
on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung
Late,
on and
too
missed.
late, too
Outclassed
fucking
by
late.
that fastball for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Stepping in, David Peralta. He's
Leading off
0
the
for
fourth
1
inning.
thus far.
Right fielder.
Here comes the
David
first pitch.
Peralta.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And there's ball 1.
Jak on takich pil... Nie krzyczy, kurde.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And he lays off there 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those
Sędzia,
arms
kurwa.
extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Span is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third
Jake
baseman.
Lamb standing in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3
Ale ładnie
called as he says, you got to be
Ale
kidding me with
kidding
the
me.
side retired.
Fucking
So 1, 2,
great
3 go
timing.
the Diamondbacks. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and
jeez. Oh no. Oh fuck yeah.
And please act Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here.
Belt.
Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The catcher, number 20.
Here's Buster Posey now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Line to the right side. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he is in there.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Zach Godley is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Zach Godley.
Stepping in now, Justin Ruggiano, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pollock giving chase, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And another runs across, as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter, known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First pitch on its way. Joe Panik is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
In now, Denard Span, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Into the box now, Johnny Cueto.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Another look here at the gorgeous catch that strands the bases loaded. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Brandon Drury will bat next. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The 0-1 delivery. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Well, he had a nice streak right there. 10 hitters had retired in a row. That base hit breaks that streak. Let's see how he does out the stretch, and let's see if the offense puts any pressure on him.
Jeremy Hazelbaker will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Ruggiano coming on. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Oscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled straight back. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 2-1. Here it is. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. In the dirt here. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Full count. Here it comes. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at bat.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Lifted the other way out to left center. Span is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Yasmani Tomas will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Fouled back. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail here 4-0. Randall Delgado will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now, that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, 7 hits in 22 tries. He also has 1 home run. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for route number 2.
The first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. Lamb gloves it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They lead it. Ready once again, A.J. Pollock. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Ruggiano is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Right fielder, David
Striding in
Peralta.
once again, David Peralta. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Shot foul over towards the dugout. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Fouled back. Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Fielded by Panic. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake.
Into the box, Jake Lamb, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lifted the other way to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
The catcher, number 28.
Here's the first pitch to him. Buster Posey is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away.
Shortstop,
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pollock is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Giants.
Ready for another
Center
chance.
fielder.
Justin Ruggiano. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best
Giants,
revenge he can get for his pain is to
second
find a way to come around
Joe
to score. We'll
Panic.
see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, 0 for 8. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Pollock will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
It's time for the
Giants leave
traditional
1,
7th-inning
but
stretch.
they're Brandon Drury will bat.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks. Second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Jeremy Hazelbaker stands in as he looks at a called strike. Strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
And that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
That's an infield fly. Batter is out.
Flies roll.
Gregor Blanco will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Gregor Blanco.
And that misses for ball 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Cueto pauses. Here's the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple of runs.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Tell you what, 6 2/3. He got 100 pitches. He's done a nice job being really economical with his pitches.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more. Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball hit on the ground is short. There is Crawford. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. J.J. Hoover has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60.
Digging in and looking for more, Denard Span. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Fly ball to straightaway left. Hazel Baker's on his horse. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in once again. Johnny Fourth plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long.
Kelby Tomlinson.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer.
Playing 2s, 2-2.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Giants. Hunter Strickland will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Hunter Strickland.
Standing in, David Peralta, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
David Peralta.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
I know I get big money for my...
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb. Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Smith.
Jake Lamb standing in now. And this is fouled straight back. A windup and the 0-1. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in. And even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. At the plate, Brandon Drury. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Brandon Drury.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's over. 2-1.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
To 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Jeremy Hazelbaker is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Enrique Burgos enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Grounded to the right. Drury has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The catcher, number 28.
Here's Buster Posey. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 0-1. Here it comes. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Down the first baseline. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line. A fair ball. So striding in, Brandon Crawford. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man. Mark Melanson enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 41, Mark Melanson.
Now to the plate, Oscar Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hit to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 4.
Boy, he really had to go a long way to his left to get to that one, as is evidenced by Showtrack. Good first step and a great throw to get it there in time. Definitely took away what looked to be a hit off the bat. Ketel Marte comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Johnny Cueto gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Mark Melanson records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.